Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. So, Sonic the Hedgehog stars Sonic the Hedgehog. And Sonic the Hedgehog is just one of many video games, movies that were coming out that people wanted to see. And when they saw this, they're like, man, Sonic the Hedgehog? We have been let down by so many video game movies that we pretty much thought, like, this ain't going to end too well. Then we see the trailer, and there was some funny scenes in the trailer, but we couldn't get over the fact of what he looked like. And when we saw him, we said, oh no. Whatever that thing is, that ain't Sonic. That's a blue gerbil or whatever that is. Hopefully, that individual was fired and like never works in this business again when it comes to animation. Because looking at Sonic now and how Sonic was then, you're like, who? How did they screw this up this bad? Because they realized, and I give them credit for the makers of this Sonic movie for realizing one thing. If you don't get the lead character right, there's no sense of making a movie. The lead character is everything. Because if he don't work, the movie don't work. And believe me, if they didn't fix Sonic, no matter how good the film would have been, this never was going to go over. Especially with adult fans. Especially when they saw how huge of an outrage that was on social media. So they got him looking like Sonic. And everything seemed to fit. Now, Sonic is on Earth. And he's supposed to go to some mushroom planet. And Dr. Robotnik, a.k.a. Dr. Eggman, is after Sonic. He wants to find out this source of energy and power. And he's got the robots. And Jim Carrey steals the show. His best performance probably since The Riddler as Dr. Robotnik. Sonic, Ben Schwartz was okay. As Sonic, I think some of the jokes were a little just too much. Made you cringe a little bit. I heard it was a first-time director that did this, and yeah, I could tell. You can't really nitpick a kid's movie. I think it'll appeal to kids in some degree. Because a lot of it is just like moments. And, Sonic is a character that's very fast. A lot of things that set up one-line situations, a lot of stuff that could have just been cut. But he's a first-time director. Quite sure that all the budget money went into, refixing Sonic. So they had to do a lot of, commercials within the movie. One for Zillow. And Olive Garden. They literally do an Olive Garden commercial in the middle of this film. But the other supporting characters were great. What's his name? Marsden. He did a decent job. I mean, I think it's his first time talking to an animated character completely. And it's like you can tell on certain scenes, or just the writing was really that bad. But hey, it worked. You know, they put some scenes in there just to bridge a scene and get some emotion out of it. But it was a lot of action, which I didn't think I was going to see with this kind of animation. I was like, well, they probably tone it back to like maybe 2, 3 action scenes. There's a lot of action in this movie, which you want to see in a Sonic movie. Now, in Sonic 2, will we ever get to see a, Sonic world? That would be the kicker if they do a sequel. But my rating of this type of movie is, I give it 2.5 stars out of 4. I thought this movie was going to really suck. And it didn't. Some of the jokes work, the chemistry with the other characters. The sheriff was great in his role. I keep calling him Chris Pratt's brother, because I'm like, man, this dude looked like he could play Chris Pratt's brother like immediately. They look just alike. So, anyhow, the movie's watchable. Your kids are going to like it. Sonic fans will be at least partially satisfied. There's a scene in the movie, I don't want to say nothing, but somebody even pointed out something about the shoes, and don't worry about it. Everything's going to work out for you. So, just keep that in mind. Things will work out. Mm-mm-mm. Um, didn't they greenlight a sequel already? I don't think they did. But anyway, go see it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, or you can support my page by hitting on my Cash App, Carcino, Karceno. I'm out.